Hello and welcome to my cucina. Today we are cooking a summer grain salad, and it is the easiest salad in the world. Today I'm using a blend of grains. Similar to this, it is a blend of grains from Trader Joe's that has Israeli couscous, orzo, peas, lentils. I believe there's quinoa in here. And what I've done is I've prepared it in my broth that I made from when I prepared my sage, rosemary, lemon, garlic chicken and froze. What I did is I just thawed it out and used it to make this nice grain mix. I've let it cool a little bit and it's ready to go. I'll put it in my big bowl. You can make as little or much as you like. I usually make about a half a package. And with that, you need a cup and a half of broth. So I'm going to plop that in my bowl. And that's where I start. The next thing I add, because I had a lot of things that were fresh in my garden, and a lot of things that were fresh on my counter, what I chopped up fresh was a big bunch of basil, and you can use as little or much as you like. This is how much I'm using today. I also found some really great sweet corn, so I love it when it comes straight off the cob in these kind of bricks, you might say. So I leave it a little chunky because I like it like that. And I'm throwing that in my salad. Again, I'm using 2 ears of corn. And I had some avocados that were ripe and ready. And again, because I cooked my grain in chicken broth that was well seasoned with herbs, I have a great herby base so that when I add these vegetables, it's just going to taste fantastic and fresh. So I am adding 2 small avocados. And our garden has just been abundant with tomatoes. So I was very lucky to have a lot of tomatoes, fresh, cut in half. I'm adding a lot because why not? It's fresh, it's summer, and I have them. I'm just dumping them right in my big bowl. Next, I had a bunch of peppers that were starting to turn, so I had to cook them. I also had a zucchini and a summer squash. Now, because I needed to cook them, but I don't necessarily want to add the whole thing to my pot, I'm just going to add a little bit. And I did cook this in a bit of bouillon and olive oil. Now, I use this all-natural vegetable bouillon from Germany, and my husband assures me it's all natural, gluten-free, sugar-free, no starch, no lactose, no fat, and no MSG. So it's a good one. Hooray! If you can find it, get it. But read your labels. Be careful what you use if you're going to use a bouillon. So let me add a little bit of these roasted veggies to my summer salad. Ooh, that's going to be so nice. And finally, because I want to make this kind of a summer one-dish meal, I'm going to add some protein to it. And what I did is I roasted up chicken breasts. Now, I didn't roast the whole chicken, but I went ahead and used the rosemary, sage, fresh from my garden, lemon, whole lemon fresh, cut in half, squeezed, and garlic, fresh, squished in my squisher, and a little bit of olive oil. And I put this in my roaster. And I just roasted up some chicken breasts and thighs from Trader Joe's. And what I'm going to do is take the herbs off, set them aside, and chop up this chicken into chunks as soon as it cools down, because I just took it out of the oven. I'm going to add it to my summer salad. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what this grain salad looks like. And it's going to be so good, you're going to run out and you're going to hit your garden, you're going to stop at Trader Joe's or the dollar store or World Market even, where I got this couscous medley. Get something similar and just make a nice grain salad. And you get a lot of nutrients this way. You get your grains, and it's very hard to get grains in if you are a weight loss surgery person, you know, because you don't eat a lot of bread or pasta. But this is nice. This is a nice way to get your grains in. It's very healthy, it's very fresh, and it tastes fantastic. Voila! Guten Appetit!